quizmaster for this game between the two teams that we have here. Seeing as how you've already introduced yourselves, I won't ask you to introduce yourselves.
No, let them introduce themselves, okay?
Okay. Go ahead. The top team first.
I'm Thomas.
Joanne.
Holly.
Rob from St. Matthew's High School.
Joe. Arnold.
Okay, what school are you from at the top?
St. Pius. The 10.
All right, we'll play 3 rounds of questions with a minute break between each round. Now, if the scorekeeper is ready, let's begin. Round 1 of School Reach. 40-point snap start to round 1. A son of Japanese immigrants, Alberto Fujimori is the newly elected Arnold?
Peru.
Yes, that's right. The world's longest undefended border runs between which, Arnold?
Canada and the U.S.
That's right. What is Mikhail Gorbachev's wife's first name, Arnold? Thomas?
Riza.
Right.
That's right. Which group of languages descends directly from Latin? Dino?
French, Italian, and Spanish, and Romanian.
Can we accept that?
Yeah.
Okay. 30-point open question on history. Which Italian city did the Medici family rule?
Florence.
That's correct. What group's freedom of worship was guaranteed by the Edict of Nantes in...
Huguenot.
That's right. What king had Sir Thomas More beheaded for treason?
Henry VIII.
Okay, 30-point open question on word puzzles. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning a mixture of oxygen, nitrogen, and other gases that surrounds the Earth and forms atmosphere to create a second word meaning any of the fine cylindrical filaments?
Thomas.
Sorry.
G.
Nope, that's incorrect. I'll pick it up from where I left off. To create a second word meaning any of the fine cylindrical filaments growing from the skin of humans and animals. Derek? H for...
Yeah. The letter is fine.
The letter's
H.
fine? All right. H for air and hair. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning a snake-like fish to create a second word meaning to perceive or examine by touch? Do you know? F. For eel and feel. That's correct. What letter must be added to the beginning of a word meaning to take into the mouth and swallow for nourishment to create a second word meaning a noteworthy or extraordinary act of achievement?
S. From E to T.
Okay. 40-point team question. In this 2-part team question, whichever team is first to answer correctly the 5-point scramble question in part 1 is then eligible for the remaining 10-point questions in part 2. Part 1, scramble for 5 points. On Easter Day, 1513, Ponce de Leon was the first European to discover this flowery American Dino Morna. That's correct. So, the rest of the questions for you. This Spanish settlement in early Florida has been called the first town in North America. No, St. Augustine. Florida has prospered in the last century through immigration of sun lovers from all over the USA. Refugees have come as well, predominantly from what Latin American country?
Cuba.
That's correct. The Florida population boom has moved Florida to what rank in state populations? 3rd. I'm sorry, it was the 4th. 40-point open question on Arab monarchies. This North African nation was ruled by King Idris until his overthrow in a 1969 coup by an army colonel who still ruled.
Thomas.
I'm sorry, I can't hear the sound. Yes?
Monaco.
No, I'm sorry. Bottom team?
Finish the question.
It was finished. By an army colonel who still rules today. Yes. Libya. Yes. King Hassan is the present ruler of this Arnold? Morocco. Yes. Who was the first ruler of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Thomas?
5.
Sorry. Arnold?
Ivan.
Sorry, it was... Yes.
Yes.
This man ascended the throne at the age of 17 in the Kingdom of Jordan. Thomas?
King Hussein.
That's correct. 20-point open question on astronomy. When the moon is between the sun and the earth, yes? Whoops. Sorry, for the other team, when the moon is between the sun and the earth, the daylight side cannot be observed. What phase is this? Thomas?
New moon.
Yes. When the new moon is 7.4 days old, what phase is it in? Thomas?
Half moon.
Sorry.
First quarter.
Yes. 80-point assigned question on nicknames. Here's an assigned question on nicknames in which each member of each team is assigned a 10-point question. If you miss your question, then your counterpart on the opposing team will have the chance at it for 5 points. Identify the names of these cities and countries by their nicknames. So, Rob, the City of Light.
Paris.
Yes. Dino, the Emerald Isle.
Ireland.
Arnold, yes, the Windy City.
Chicago.
That's right. Derek, the Jewel of the Nile.
Cairo.
Yes, that's right. All right, Thomas, Land of the Rising Sun.
Japan.
That's correct. Joanne, the Big Apple.
New York.
Prentice, the Paris of the North.
London.
Sorry, Copenhagen. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. We'll give the St. Matthew team a chance at one of the tiebreakers at the end for 5 points. Okay, later on.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Holly, the Holy City.
Jerusalem.
Yes. Okay, 30-point open question in math. Roger, you didn't have these marked. Do you want them to have pencil and paper?
No.
No? All right. What is the third side of a right-angled triangle if two of its sides are 12 and 13? Derek? 5. What is the sum of all integral numbers from 1 to 100? Thomas?
5,050.
That's correct. What is sine of 225 degrees? Thomas?
1.
Sorry. Yes, Derek.
Root 2 over 2.
Sorry, it's -1 over root 2. 40-point snap out to end the round. April O'Neil is a TV reporter associated with Rob?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's right. All right. What is the English translation of the French word tristesse? Dino?
Sadness.
Yes. Yabba Dabba Doo is a famous outcry. Yes, Holly. Sorry. I'll finish it for the other team. Is a famous outcry from Fred Flintstone. What is the name of his daughter? Derek. Right. Alfred is the famous butler of stately. Yes, Bruce Wayne. Sorry. Sorry. Top team. Alfred is the famous butler of stately Wayne Manor. What is his last name? Yes, Prentice. Sorry, it's Pennyworth. All right, we now have a 1-minute break. The score is 80 for the top team and 225 for the bottom.
Can you hear?
I can't hear the top buzzer, that's the problem.
Okay, we'll have to ask for dead quiet from the audience then. Thomas, do you want to try it? Not right now. I'll count down with my hands, and if there's dead quiet, we'll see if we can all hear the sound. Okay. If it's quiet, we can hear. Okay. Reset, please. Okay, let's get on with the second part.
All right, 40-point snap out to round 2. What is the derivative of sine x times cotangent x? Dino?
Secant squared.
I have...
No.
No? Yes, John?
Cosine x times cosecant squared x.
Sorry, I have minus sine x. What Toronto newspaper was established in 1892? Yes, Thomas?
The Globe.
Sorry? Yes, Derek?
The Toronto Star.
Yes. What is Canada's northernmost island? Yes, Dino?
Ellesmere.
Yes. Who designed Canada's first postage stamp? Arnold?
Fleming.
Right. Who am I question? This question is worth 40 points if you guess the answer on the first clue, and 10 points less with each succeeding clue until either team answers the question correctly. I was born in Pisa, Italy on February 15th, 1564 of a noble family. Yes, Thomas?
Galileo.
Yes. All right, moving right along to a 30-point open question on chemistry. If a substance is ferrous or ferric, what element, Arnold?
Iron.
Yes. What allotrope of phosphorus is a non-poisonous powder? Red phosphorus. What is...
Trinitrotoluene. What is
TNT.
Yes. 30-point open question on film. Who was the youngest person ever to win an Oscar? Yes, Thomas.
Shirley Temple Black.
right?
On whose life is the film Citizen Kane based?
Rudolph Hearst.
No.
Yes.
No.
Randolph.
No. St. Matthew?
Randolph Hearst. Yes. What did Hitler claim to be his favorite film? Yes, Thomas. Sorry, the bottom team. High Society? No, it was Metropolis. 40-point open question on Canadian rivers. When he discovered it in 1534, Jacques Cartier originally, yes, Arnold?
St. Lawrence River.
Yes. The Humber, Don, Grand, and yes?
Toronto.
No. And Rouge rivers are all to be found in Ontario. Yes.
Guess.
The answer was the Grand River. In which Canadian province would I find the Miramichi River? Yes, Arnold?
New Brunswick.
Yes. Canada has 2 Churchill rivers. One of them located in Manitoba. Yes?
Ontario.
Sorry. One of them located in Manitoba. Where is the other? Yes, Prentice.
British Columbia.
Sorry, it's in Newfoundland. 40-point open question on Canadian. Who served twice as governor of New France during the 17th century? Dino?
Frontenac.
Yes. Which leader saw himself as divinely inspired and the prophet of the new world? Dino?
Hitler.
Sorry. Top team? Louis Riel. What World War II raid had the code name Operation Jubilee? Arnold?
Yeah.
Yes. The Mackenzie Papineau Battalion fought in which 20th century? Yes, Dino?
Toronto.
Sorry. Fought in which 20th century Civil War? Yes, Thomas.
Spanish Civil War.
Yes. 40-point open question on tennis. The questions all deal with tennis. Name the 4 tournaments that make up the Grand Slam of tennis. Yes?
French Open, Wimbledon, US Open, and Australia Open.
Yes. What woman player was the last to win the Grand? Yes?
Navratilova.
Sorry. Yes? Yes. On what kind of surface is the French Open played? Derek?
Clay.
Yes. On what kind of surface is Wimbledon played? Thomas?
Grass.
Yes. A 30-point open question on music. Identify the following great composers. Who composed A Night on the Bald Mountain and the opera Boris Godunov?
Musgrove.
Yes. Who composed strongly nationalistic symphony poems such as Ansaga and Finlanda? Yes, Steve.
Sibelius.
Yes. Who composed the opera Bluebeard's Castle and the Concerto for Orchestra? Yes, Steve. No, sorry. Top team?
Rossini.
Sorry, it's Bela Bartok. 40 points snap out to end the round. Which drink, being a mixture of vodka and orange juice, is... Yes, sir.
Screwdriver.
Yes. Along with Sheila Cox and Paul Martin, who were the other 2 candidates? Yes, Dino?
Jean Chrétien and
Sorry. Who? Along with Sheila Cox and Paul Martin, who were the other 2 candidates who ran against Jean Chrétien in the Liberal leadership race of 1990? John? Yes?
Chrétien and Nunziata.
Sorry, it was Nunziata and Wappel. What do the initials NDP stand for? Thomas?
New German Democratic Party.
Yes. When was the deadline for the Meech Lake Accord? Yes, Dino.
June 1990.
I need the exact date.
June 23rd, 19.
Yes. And we have a 1-minute break, 190 to 375.
Okay. St. Pius, do you want to switch now? Sure. Okay. As I say, I don't want this to be considered a precedent, but let's give everybody a chance to play if the other team agrees.
All right. The choice of a new generation is the slogan for which soft drink? Yes, Holly.
Pepsi?
Yes. Which Saturday Night Live regular boycotted Rob?
Nor done.
Yes. Bituminous is the most prevalent variety of what in the world? Do you know?
Tar.
No. No, sorry, it's coal. What literary awards were founded in 1937 by the Canadian Authors Association?
Governor General's Award.
Can we accept that?
Yep.
Okay, Governor General's Literary Awards. 40-point team question. Again, in this two-part team question, whichever team is first to answer correctly the 5-point scramble question in part 1 is then eligible for the remaining 10-point questions in part 2. So part 1, scramble for 5 points. Name the famous Greek astronomer, mathematician, and geographer of the early 2nd century AD. Dino.
Ptolemy.
Yes. So, the remaining questions for your team. Ptolemy spent most of his life studying in the great library built by King Ptolemy Soter in what Egyptian city? Yes, Dino.
Alexandria.
Yes. Ptolemy wrote an influential guide that maintained its influence until the Renaissance. To what was it a guide?
The motions of the heavens. The solar system.
No, it's geography. What compact instrument used to observe and calculate the position of celestial bodies was Ptolemy credited with inventing?
Sextant.
Sorry, it's the astrolabe. All right, back to open questions. This is a 40-point open question on disease. What gland is affected by goiter? Thomas.
The thymus gland.
No, sorry. Arnold?
Thyroid gland.
Yes. I am a genetic disease caused by a trisomy of the chromosome number 21. Yes, Arnold?
Down syndrome.
Yes. What chemical element causes poisoning known as Minamata disease? Thomas?
Arsenic.
Sorry. Arnold? Sorry, it's mercury. What common medicine can trigger Reye's syndrome? Holly?
Aspirin?
Yes. 30-point open question on economics. What is the system of exchange in which people directly trade one good for another? Yes? Yes. What would I call the amount by which the government's expenditures exceed its receipts during a specific... Yes, Dino?
Deficit.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. What would I call a group of sellers of a product who have joined together to control... Yes, Dino?
The guild.
No. To control its production, sale, and price in the hope of obtaining the advantages of monopoly. Francis?
Cartel.
Yes. 30-point open question on Greek mythology. Which king of Ithaca wandered 10 years after the fall of Troy before returning home? Arnold?
Ulysses.
Yes. According to legend, Theseus killed which Cretan monster? Half man, yes, Arnold?
Cyclops.
No. Half man and half, yes, Arnold?
Minotaur.
Yes. Of the following three heroes, who was not involved in the Trojan War? Achilles, Diomedes, Bellerophon. Dino?
Bellerophon.
Yes. 170-point snap out to end the game. What do the sea mink, Dawson caribou, Labrador duck, and passenger pigeon all have in common? Dino?
They're extinct.
Yes. What annual awards are presented to the best of Canada's films? Thomas?
The Junos.
No, sorry.
Gemini Awards.
Sorry, it's the Genie Awards. What was Canada's first satellite? Thomas?
Annis.
No, sorry.
Alouette.
Yep.
Yes. What handicapped runner journeyed across Canada to raise... Yes? No. To raise money for cancer research... Holly?
Stefania?
Yes. What are the regional divisions of Germany called? Arnold?
Buns.
Sorry. Thomas?
Provinces.
Lander. What type of plant is a fiddlehead? Dino? I don't think that's quite
No, not good enough.
Top team? Thomas?
And herb.
No, it's a fern. Who gave California the name New Albion when he discovered it in 15... Yes? Cool. No, when he discovered it in 1579. Francis? Sir Francis Drake. What Crown corporation is responsible for the mining and refining of uranium in Canada? Thomas?
Atomic Canada.
Nope. Arnold?
AECL.
No, it's Eldorado Nuclear Limited. Where do fish spend their lives before spawning if they are catadromus? Arnold?
On leaves.
Sorry. The top team. Thomas?
In eggs.
In fresh water. Who discovered Greenland? Dino.
Very direct.
What does OPEC stand for? Arnold.
Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries.
Yes. What disease has killed most of Canada's elm trees? Dino.
Montreal.
Yes. Mysore is a state in which country? Dino. Nope. Prentice? Sorry, it's India. Who was taken up to heaven in a fiery chariot? Arnold?
Elijah.
Yes. The Library of Congress is located in what American district?
Washington, D.C.
Yes. Name the federal environment minister who... Arnold?
Robert Goodrich.
Sorry, who resigned in June of 1990? Jimmy?
Bouchard.
Yes. With what band did singer Sting sing and play bass yesterday? Yes. And we promised we'd give one more 5-point question.
Oh, yeah, right.
to the lower team.
Right, lower team, go for a 5-pointer.
Okay. Name the Canadian Seaway that officially opened in 1959.
The same one as Seaway.
Yes.
Okay, good game.
Both teams,
Okay, good action game, both teams, good stuff. Both teams get a question pack, one from the quiz master. Tom, do you want to give your question pack